Hello everyone, I'm Lightless Gaming, welcome to my channel, and today we are going to be doing a mod showcase. So this is something I've not entirely done before. I think I've done it a couple times, but if you think you like this video, drop a like, and maybe hopefully in the future I might be doing some more. So this mod is actually called Extra Cells 2. Many of you have actually heard of it, and the reason why I am going to be doing a showcase is due to the fact that, oh, you just saw it, they have added some ME cells or storage components, or whatever you want to call them, and they are like this is so crazy because this is how it works. So you got your normal applied and logistics ones, and let me come over here and I will show you. So you come here, there's your basic 1K ME storage cell that you use when you just get your ME system and you're like, yes, I've got my ME system. Yeah, that one. And then over time you bring it up to the 4K, you bring it up to 16K, and then you bring it up to your 64K ME storage cell, and you're thinking, that's cool, but I end up adding too many. So this mod review really is about the add-on for extra cells that have made themselves hook into applied logistics, and they have released these special storage cells, right? This one is a 256. This one is a 124. This one is 4096. This one is 16,384K storage, which is about 17 million item bytes. And obviously you got your applied logistics creative ME storage cell, which you only get in creative mode. So surprisingly, you can actually craft this ME storage cell, and to do that you need obviously you need diamonds, the basic stuff, but then you need the extra cells, 16,384 blah 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 and to do that you need 3 of these, which is the 4096. You need 3 of those, which means you need it's really complicated actually, that's why I made the signs over there behind me. So you need the 1024s, and then you need a 256, 364s, which everyone should know what they are if you have played a mod pack. Speaking about mod packs, I am currently on the HermitCraft mod pack, which is the mod source 2, and if you would like to install this pack, I will give you the link in the description to the AT launcher. So moving on to this, we got a 64K, 3 of them to make the 256. You need 3 16s to make the 64. You need 3 4Ks to make the 16. You need 3 1Ks to make the 4K. That's a lot of Ks actually. So what I have set out to make this a lot easier for people who are doing like a survival, I have made this wall, and it's split up into how many times it is to time something to get the amount, as well as the ones that are dedicated towards a mod and a different mod, as you can see, because I've got applied logistics, extra cells 2. Okay, so if you start here, like I said, you need 3 1Ks is 4K storage, but here's the thing, I actually done a lot of math to do this, because I know it's pretty self-explanatory, but it takes a bit of time to figure out how many things you need, the components. So you see how if I go to storage, if I go here, right, you see how you need the storage components. these signs represent the storage component, right? So you need 3 storage components to make the 4K. You need 9 1Ks to make the 16K storage. You need the 27 1K components to make a 64K component for the ME system. All 3 of these are dedicated to applied energistics, and then extra cells 2 is where we come in, and they've just hugely, like, dramatically increased the storage space for ME systems. And before I tell you the numbers here, which you can probably see already, if I go to, I don't know, my YouTube, and I go 16834K storage cell Minecraft, as you can see there isn't many videos talking about it, like, at all, to be honest. There isn't really anything. I'll go to the next page. See, and then if I change this to 64K, to be honest, I think I might be the first person to make a review on this. You see 64K right here, and then there's another one, ME 64K, applied logistics. There's a ton of 64K ones. I could go down. Look, there's even fluid ones. So I might actually be the first to make this review, which is pretty handy actually for anyone who wants to increase their ME storage space. So yeah, this is the website. I will put the link in the description. So back to game. So you see how effective this would be if you put it in a ME drive, because you know, you got your standard 64K, and then you got your, you know, insane amount. And I understand that 64K is mid-game stuff, and then the end one, which is the 1218, you know, 16384K storage. That's like really end game stuff where you seriously need the storage. And if I were you, don't get it if you don't need it, like, ASAP. But anyway, to make the 256, you need 81 1K storage components to make the 256 storage component to make the 256K cell. To make the 1024K storage component to make cell, you know, you need 243 1K storage components. To make the 4096, you need 729 1Ks, and to make the 16,384K storage, you need 2187, which is, sorry, my bad in pronunciation, 21,800, 21,000, I'm sorry, 2,187. Jeez. Okay, sorry about that. So you can see, as I put a sign here, rule of thumb, the capacity, as you can see, the capacity has times 4 for all of them. So 4 times 4 is 16, 16 times 4 is 64, 64 times 4 is 256, and so on. But then the component, you can see how it goes up in 3. So you do 3 1Ks, times it by 3, 9 times 9 by 3, and so on and so on and so on. Okay, so if you ever play a mod pack, HermitCraft, I love it. Thanks to the guys who made it. It's such a good mod pack. So if you ever do play a mod pack, I guess you can quickly take like a picture of this, and I hope it helps you in your mod pack. So moving on to another thing, some people, although they've probably done it previously, they might need a refresher. So some people don't remember exactly how to make an ME system. So you see how I've basically just set up an ME system here, and with the 2187 thingy, it's the 16384K storage. You need, I put it in there, and you got your ME crafting table, ME controller. You need a power source, and I put it all in here. This is all you need. This energy cell is actually optional. There's different types of energy cells, and they are all in thermal expansion. Energy cell. These are all the types of energy cells you can use. You can use resonant energy. Yeah, and so let me quickly get these. Speaking about doing the mod review, Extra Cells have released this blast resistant ME drive. Mind you, be careful when using this, because one, this happens. I have no idea why it does that. And two, there is 3 slots because you're making a blast resistant ME drive. And you can see here it says work in progress. And the reason for that is because when you put your items into the ME system, when the server or whatever, you know, if you're a single player, multiplayer, your world resets. No, it like, you know, you disconnect, you come back on after a reboot, and what happens is the ME network sometimes glitches and it bugs out, meaning you end up losing some of your items. So just be careful when using this. You probably at the end of the day wouldn't want to, unless you have, like, you know, you got like an obsidian room and you have all your ME drives in it, and then you have it like wirelessly connected. So yeah, that's how you do it. So let me quickly get some cable. Right, I think that should do. Game mode S. So let's say we have like a big reactor, but obviously I'm not going to do that because it's not going to fit in this room. Also, I made this room because I wanted to do a mod review on it. Sorry about that. Also, I want to apologize if you're experiencing any lag with the video whatsoever. I tried my best. I've been here for like 3 hours making this stupid video, but yeah, I'm sorry. So moving on. So this is how you build a reactor. You got your power source, and then you want to use you can use any type of cable really, but I'm just going to use ender energy conduit because it has 20,000 RF a tick. So that means every tick there is that much power, and in Minecraft there's 20 ticks per second, if anyone wants to know that information. So what I want to do is I want to bring this out. Let's say I got my massive base, you know. So you want to bring this out, and then you want to get your ME controller, and to make your ME controller you need an engineering processor. To make that you need an engineering circuit, you need diamond and the press. To get the press you have to find a meteor, and it comes in it. So once you got your engineering press, you need pure flux crystal. To do that you need sand, and you need to have like a crushed form of flux crystal. Put it together, put in water, and it will make your flux crystal. So once you've done that, you got your ME controller, you place it down right here, let it power up, boom. ME drive, pretty much the same thing, it's just you need ME glass cable, you need flux or pure flux, and you need quartz fiber that's basically crushed down, certus or nether, and then you need, you know, glass, and it just makes it's pretty simple. So you get that, and you see how over there I put it right next to the thing, powers up, and then you can't just stick it on there and think it's gonna work because it's offline. You can't put anything in there. But to fix this, what you do is you get a ME glass cable, you put it on top of the controller, and then as soon as you put this terminal onto the wire, it updates and it goes, oh hey, face this way, and then the device is now online. And then once you click it, you can't exactly put anything in it yet, you see, because your ME drive is not got anything in it. So that's where this comes in. And by the way, there's different varies of what is it, the fluid storage, item storage, and there's this new one from Formatic Energistics, and it's called Essentia storage cell. And there is also fluid item. Okay, so let me grab this one. Obviously you can use any one of these storage components and stuff that you want to do. You put them in the ME drive and boom. So now you can put all your items in there. Why not just get all these? To do that, by the way, you hold shift and press space and click on one item. There we go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, drop a like, appreciate it, and I will try my best to purchase a better recording software. And I understand that you know, everyone has their opinion to videos and everything they do in life, so I understand if you don't like the video or if you do like it, but I appreciate the support and everything. It just matters so much. So thanks guys for watching, take care, peace, and I'll see you next video. Bye.